2010. Jake bought his Honda Civic in 2010. It cost him $8,200. He paid cash, no loan, no monthly payment, no bank taking a cut, just $8,200 and a set of keys. The car had 62,000 miles on it when he bought it. It was clean, reliable, and absolutely nothing special. Nobody looked at it twice in a parking lot. Nobody asked Jake about it at work. It was invisible, and for the first 15 years of Jake's financial life, that invisible car became the single most important financial decision he ever made. This is what 15 years in the same car actually looks like. Year 1, Jake is 24. His friends are financing new cars. The guy in the apartment above him just got a brand new Honda Accord. Payments are $412 a month. He offers to let Jake sit inside it. Jake sits inside, smells the new car smell, runs his hand along the dashboard, and feels something uncomfortable. Not jealousy exactly, but a quiet awareness that his 2010 Civic with 62,000 miles on it is not the same as this. Jake drives home in his Civic and tells himself it is fine. It is fine. Year 3, Jake is 26. 3 of his 5 closest friends now have car payments. The conversations at dinner have shifted. What do you drive? How much are you paying? Did you see the new model? Jake's answer to every version of this question is the same. A 2010 Civic? Yeah, still the same one. The responses range from impressed to confused to slightly pitying. And Jake starts to feel something he did not expect to feel about keeping his car. He starts to feel like he needs to explain himself. Year 5. Jake is 28. His Civic has 104,000 miles on it. The check engine light came on twice. Both times it was something small. Both times it cost under $300 to fix. Jake has calculated what he has saved by not having a car payment for 5 years. $412 a month times 60 months, $24,720. He has invested most of that into his index fund, which has grown to $31,000. Jake drives past a dealership on his way home from work, looks at the new cars in the window, and keeps driving. Year 7, Jake is 30. His colleagues at work drive newer cars. Much newer cars. The parking lot at his office is full of cars from 2021 and 2022. Jake's 2010 Civic sits between a 2022 Toyota Camry and a 2023 Ford Explorer, and looks like it belongs in a different decade, which it does. A coworker asks Jake when he is getting a new car. Jake says the one he has works fine. The coworker nods with an expression that says they do not understand, and Jake realizes something important. He has stopped needing people to understand. Year 9, Jake is 32. The Civic has 148,000 miles on it. Jake has been driving it for 9 years. It has needed 4 sets of tires, 2 batteries, 1 alternator, and a timing belt. Total maintenance cost over 9 years, approximately $4,200. Total car payments avoided over 9 years, $44,500. Jake's investment account, fed partly by the money that did not go to car payments, has crossed $100,000 in an investment account, while his car sits in the driveway with 148,000 miles on it, looking completely ordinary, containing a story that most people who see it will never guess. Year 11, Jake is 34. He buys his first house. His mortgage application goes smoothly because Jake has almost no debt, no car payment, no outstanding loans, nothing that competes with the mortgage for his income. The loan officer tells Jake that his debt-to-income ratio is one of the best she has seen this year. Jake thinks about the 2010 Civic in the parking lot outside and smiles. Year 13, Jake is 36. The Civic has 192,000 miles on it. Friends have had 3 or 4 cars in the time Jake has had 1. Some of them are still paying off cars they no longer own, trading in vehicles with negative equity, rolling old debt into new loans, building financial holes they cannot see clearly because the car always starts and the payment always comes out automatically. Jake's car does not always start perfectly. Sometimes it hesitates in cold weather, sometimes the heater takes longer than it should, but it costs Jake nothing every month. Nothing, and nothing every month for 15 years, is one of the most powerful financial forces in existence. Year 15, Jake is 39. The Civic has 221,000 miles on it. Jake is driving to a dealership, not because the car broke down, not because he cannot afford to keep fixing it, but because after 15 years, he has decided it is time. He walks into the dealership. The salesperson asks what he is looking for. Jake says he is paying cash. The salesperson's posture changes immediately. Jake buys a 3-year-old Toyota Camry, $22,000, cash, no loan, no payment, no interest, and drives home in his new used car, passing his old Civic in the parking lot on the way out. 15 years, 221,000 miles, approximately $62,000 in car payments avoided, invested over time into assets that compounded quietly, while Jake drove an invisible car that nobody looked at twice, and built something that nobody could see from the outside, but that Jake could see every single morning when he opened his investment account. Here's the truth about driving the same car for 15 years. It was never about the car. It was about what the car represented. It represented the decision to let other people care about what you drive, while you focused on where you were going. Most people upgrade their car because it feels like progress, because the new car smell feels like a reward, because the payment feels manageable, and because the parking lot comparison is uncomfortable to lose. Jake drove an invisible car for 15 years and built something that most of his colleagues in their newer cars, with their monthly payments, will spend the next decade trying to catch up to. You have been decoded. If this video made you look at your car differently, or made you feel better about the one you are already driving, subscribe to Money Decoder 3004. Every single week, we decode the financial decisions hiding in plain sight. Simply, honestly, and clearly. Drop a comment below. How many years have you been driving your current car? Tell me below. I read every single comment, and I will see you in the next decode.